Hi, I'm Shawna Karrasch, and I'm back with lesson number 2 in de-spooking your horse, building boldness and confidence. This is William, the horse that I mentioned that we're going to start introducing the milk jugs to. And the milk jugs are just, you can use a lot of different things, but I just kind of found it's a different tool I could use to help introduce them to help get them solid. Now, it's really important to point out as they start to learn about these different objects, it's a lesson that they learn as a concept, and they take it from place to place to place. And it's been proven that with the as they learn more and they get desensitized, that it actually helps keep them at a lower heart rate when they see new, different objects. And that's really important. So by introducing different objects, doing different things, we can help build up their confidence and their focus on us as we move forward. So this is William, and we're going to get started. Again, I said I was moving from Lucky Jack to William because he is so reactive. So let's get started and see how he does. Okay, Shawna Karrasch here. We're here with day 2. So you got to see the bridge conditioning and target training. That's where you get started with the training. And now we're going to, so that's a premise for everything. It's really important background. And now we're going to move into integrating it into a more more practical application. So what I want to do, ultimately, as just kind of a tool for desensing them, I would like them, or de-spooking them, I would like to get William to be comfortable with these over his back and hopefully lunging and even under saddle with them. So I'm going to tell you, William is about the spookiest horse in the barn. He spooks at nothing. So he poses a little bit of a challenge. So I think it's a good example. So let's go ahead and get started with William and see how he is. And I'm desensitizing him to these milk jugs. So we're going to see how he does. Okay, William, and it's really a good sign right now. I like that because he is so spooky and suspicious of weird things, new things, I like that he has his head out the door right now, leaning in like, I'm ready. So that's a good, that shows me a good sign. And William, by the way, has done one other exercise. He did the tarp, but he hasn't done a lot, so he's going to be a good example. Now, the reason I want to start in their stall is because if we were out in a round pen or something and he got spooked, he may really run away, and I think that doesn't always put the horse in the safest environment. And so what I want to do is start in a place where you kind of control his movements a little bit. There's a cat that came in, the kitten came in with us, is playing in the shavings. So that's what he was looking at. Okay, now number 1, I haven't done him in a while, so I want to remind him. There, I didn't do that. He did. So I kind of want to remind him to mind his manners. It's been months. But he kind of pulls away a little startled looking. I'm not sure what that's about. That wasn't how it used to look. All right. Very good. So that's what I kind of want to see. Just want to kind of get him back on track and kind of get him thinking about the program here. So, over here, let me get to your other side. So I'm going to be out of your view for a moment. Again, I'm looking for him. Good. Turn his head and turn ever so slightly away. Okay, next I'm going to do is remind him about the target. William, target. Good. Now, you notice I tried not to dance around. I tried to stay right where I was and let him figure it out and work it out. And that's kind of an important psychological thing. If we start dancing around and accommodating them, then we're not really doing them any big favors. But by holding my ground, just saying, you figure it out, you're bright enough. Like if they're new, I'm going to help them figure it out. But he's good enough that he can figure that out. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is make these, shake the target, make him come alive a little bit. Good. And I like his curiosity. If you notice, I always click on the action I want to see more of, and I wanted to see him going towards him a little bit. And as I saw that, he did. Good. And he's going to the target. Now, this is an example. Now I'm going to shake him. Good. Now I can reinforce him in 2 ways there. 1, I stop the shaking of the milk jugs, very reinforcing, and I can also click and reinforce him, reward him, and tell him he's done a good job. I'm going to make him alive again. Ooh, he's having a tough time. Good. Very good. Okay, so now I'm going to kind of move him over to the side a little bit. Target. I let him deal with it a little bit. If he gets too panicky, I'm not going to keep going. But as I see him, and I try not to just quit because it will reinforce him. So I try to move along at a pace where you're not, I don't want to see him see no. So I want to go slow enough that he acclimates and progress. So hopefully you're not going to see huge giant jumping because I'm not going to move that fast. I want him to just say yes, yes, yes. Once you get him saying no, it's really hard. You get them all suspicious and it's harder to get them back. So while we're trying to train them to be more better all the way around at all spooky things, it helps to go really slow, to let them absorb and overcome them and learn that things are okay. But at this point, he doesn't know that strange things are really all that okay. Good. Okay. Now we're going to make a move. I'm going to touch his shoulder. I think I am anyway. Okay, and I always want to give him room. Let's touch him with my hand. You know what my hand is. Yeah, that's good. He's trying to target. Just turn your head away. Good. That's what I want to see, so remind him there. And ultimately what I want to do is when I'm touching him or moving these by his side, I want him to have his head forward, but not spooky like that. Okay, that wasn't great because he moved away from me, but he came around and said, I'm really trying. Really trying, lady. Crazy lady. And poor William, every time I come to him, you know, it's like horrible stuff for him. Good, very good. And that's ideally what I want to see, just to see him basically ignore it, not look towards him. I'm even going to put the target down. Okay, so let's go back to just touching, hand on the shoulder. Good. That's what we want to see. Next. Good. Very good. That's a start, just getting them used to seeing it closer to him. Good. Now you can see him rock ever so slightly away. He was thinking, oh, I don't really like that. But he did, he stayed. And so my job is to draw attention to his good decision. It's all about teaching him to make good decisions. Good, excellent. Good. And ever so slightly, not a lot of movement yet, just kind of letting him get used to the thing that he's wary about. Good. And he's still chewing. Sometimes when they get really worried, the head goes way up in the air and they stop chewing. He's still chewing, he's watching, but he's not looking like he's horrified. Let me get these a little untangled. It's all right. Good boy. And that was really good. Good boy. And I removed them to say, yep, see, you give me a little, I will remove them. Excellent. Good choices. And you never know what they're going to do. And him being, like I said, he's such a spooky horse that he is like the resident spook. Good. Spooky horse. Excellent. I'm trying to always keep safety in mind. Good. Very good. He's like, how did that get there? And I keep picking the two smaller ones to put over there because it's just a lot of times it's the foreign side. Good boy. And I use my voice a lot to coach him as well, kind of just let him know. Good. Excellent. And I kind of like that he looked to see it. It's okay if he takes a look and sees what it is. I'm making him move a little bit. Excellent. Good boy. That is perfect. And you know, I think that's a good place to end for today. We had some progress, and next thing you know, we'll be... Good boy, William. Good. All right, so that's some progress. Next time we're going to be taking him outside and doing it in the round pen. I thought he was going, but again, he made a good choice. He got spooked. He didn't bolt to the other side of his stall. He just stayed put, so that's good. Making good decisions, and that's what it's all about. All right, so next time we're going to move out to the round pen and doing it outside and getting moving even further ahead. Anyway, till next time, enjoy getting your horse on target. Bye.